My name is Lawrence LeBlanc. I am actually board member of the RadyQ Club. I am a second-year MBA student, and I work in the admissions office currently as a student outreach coordinator. This is the first year that we've had a LGBT club at the Rady Business School, and the Rady Business School, as you mentioned, is fairly new. It's around 10 or 11 years, so it's not very established time-wise in terms of other business schools. However, we are making quite a big, remarkable impact locally and globally. As someone who works also in the admissions office, I talk to people all over the world and all over the country. Everyone's trying to get into our school and wants to hear about it. And one thing I'm glad to be able to mention to them about our various diversity segments, the veterans or ethnically related diversity segments, clubs along those lines. We also now have the RadyQ Club, which is for LGBTQ students, which is something I get to speak of there. And so I always emphasize the importance of diversity and the presence of those clubs at our business school.
RadyQ was founded earlier this year, and when we first founded, we have around 4 to 5 members, and this year, right start of the fourth quarter, we have more than 30 members, so which is a very, very significant improvement for us. UCSD is one of the top 10 LGBT-friendly campus in the US. And another thing for Rady Business School is we are relatively young, so there are plenty of opportunities for you to shape the value and the future of this business school, just like what we're doing now. It's this is a great opportunity. And when we have events, we open this event to all of the students at Rady and even the students at UCSD. And for that, we can engage in a large number of students to come to our events. And we have a very signature event is the alumni mixer. We have that every quarter because we need to build a professional network between current students and alumni. So when we have those alumni mixer, we want to invite LGBT alumni to come back to Rady to talk about why it's important to be an LGBT alumni to us, and why is that in a corporate setting. So I think that's the way that we try to engage in the students and alumni, and overall the whole UCSD students.
And I think because of our club, I think there will be that much more students, as opposed to not having the club, that are now going to be able to say, yeah, there's an LGBT club at our school, and I know someone who's LGBT. I have a friend who's LGBT, gay or lesbian, or hopefully someday transgender at our school too. I just say, yeah, I know that person is, that's my friend. I know them. And whereas, my first impression coming in, I looked around my whole class. I was like, I'm really the only LGBT student here. I don't think any of these people have any gay friends. It was just a little awkward, but it's all good now. I think things are just getting better every year in terms of the things the community accomplishes, definitely. Just last year, 2015, marriage equality just became, law of the land, and there's so much more work to be done in terms of, social justice in terms of that. So yeah, definitely this is just a small part of that greater objective, definitely.
Yeah, there's one thing I want to add about for the prospective students is, do your research. You should know why
definitely
you want this MBA, and talk to current students, because it's very important, because you're going to choose a program that you're going to invest so much into it for 2 years. This is going to your life-changing moment. Yeah. So do your research, know why you want to do this, talk to current students, talk to alumni. This is going to make you choose the program that fits you well. And for me, I'm an international student. I'm from China, and at Rady we have I think the percentage of international students is around 40%. So for me, it's I don't have problem to come out to the students, but for a lot of students from countries outside of China, outside of the US, it's very important to have a club here to build awareness, to let them know what the LGBT is and why are we doing this, and why this is important. And I think this is the first step, and it's the most important one. Someone needs to do this. That's the biggest change already now, because we build this and then everyone knows, oh, we have an LGBT student club on the campus now. And for a lot of international students, they now they know, and then they are very supportive for this community.